Hey, we tried something new today. We were out on a lot of errands. Decided, let's go look at some new stuff in the stores. Stocks are back in. Fun stuff to be had. We were in a good mood, so here's a little grab bag of what we found at a few stores. And we're going to start with, dun, 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 boom! Okay, anyway, Conery, Brooklyn, New York, French vanilla, artisanal waffle cones. And what I liked about this is at 90 calories, they're lighter than a lot of these. And they also don't have a lot of sugar. I mean, if you're gonna have dessert, you're having sugar, but this is only 8 grams per cone. And they also don't come with any type of dairy or preservative. If you hear any skittering in the background, that's Milo with a toy.
The Conerey.
The Conery. So we're excited about that. You watch a video in the future, you'll see why. Then, everybody's favorite. Anyway, coconut oil. And what I liked about this, first of all, was the price. It was $2.45 for a Nutiva product. And it's got a light butter flavor to it. It's light yellow. And I used it in some icing I made for some clients' cupcakes this morning. It really added a nice buttery flavor. And like I said, the price, $2.45 for that brand. That's something worth having at Whole Foods. You won't hear me say that a lot. And Dennis's find. Came down the aisle with this.
I saw this. We've been talking about dates for sugar, and this was a date syrup, and so I thought, okay, let's look at the ingredients, because we always have to look at the ingredients.
And what did we find?
Oh,
I
let's
flipped
see.
them around.
One ingredient.
Medjool Dates, 100%. But I also want you to see, you can see inside the package there, inside that bottle, it's liquid. It's not sticking in there like sticky syrup. Be able to use this in drinks, put this on toast, put this in French toast. I'm gonna add this to something for a little bit of sweetness. And for $8, the way this thing works, date syrup, a little bit goes a long way. So this is gonna last a while. So for $8, this is actually a really good find and purchase. And last haul from Whole Foods. A household favorite. I've been doing a lot of sugar-free baking recently, and we don't like using artificial sweeteners. This brand is a powdered sugar made from Monkfruit, which is a nice natural sweetener. What I like about Monkfruit is your body registers it as an herb, not a sugar. So you're not getting a sugar rush from this, and it's quite a bit sweeter than sugar, so you don't have to use as much. This makes a frosting as good as any confectioner's sugar out there, and you don't have the sugar buzz afterward. Doesn't spike blood sugar, and doesn't make you feel icky afterwards. So this is a find for desserts. Very happy with Lakanto powdered. We did a slight hop to Donlands. Donlands is a small market. We're always hawking our pink Himalayan salt. This beauty, glass jar, it's got 3 ways. Flip this, it's sealed, it's not going to happen, but you've got fine, wide, and medium. So you can get a different pour on it. Solid glass bottle. For this price on a lot of the Himalayan salt, you find it to be really expensive. For 17.5 ounces, this was $2.99. So keep your eye out in different stores. Look on the shelves. You're going to find some interesting stuff. Trader Joe's, and they always come through, and I apologize for the other bag right now. Walking past produce, and what do we get? Jicama wraps, Jicama tortillas. You know what it says it's good for? It says it's great for tacos. Think about that. So you've got a crunchy outside. You're not slicing it yourself, and this is a low carb option to give you another vegetable. But what goes better with jicama than Mexican style flavors or something fruity, something light for the season? So jicama wraps are going to be used for tacos in this house the next couple days.
Let's say that you don't want to use them for tacos. They're paper thin, or they're
Snack
really
on 'em.
thin. You can snack on them. You know what you can do? You can cut julienne strips out of them too. You can use the jicama as a vegetable in other type of things. So it's multi-purpose.
It is in a
Which is what I
salad. These
like.
things are amazing to give you a little bit of additional crunch, and they don't have a strong flavor, so they just enhance the salad, and you're getting another vegetable. So jicama wraps from Trader Joe's. Keeping in a low carb theme, and we're not even that much of a low carb house, but we love hearts of palm. So I go to the new products section. What do I find? Hearts of palm pasta, linguine shaped. Now I've not tried it yet, but worst case scenario is the hearts of palm end up going on a salad. But as an alternative to a zucchini noodle, a zoodle, sweet potato noodle, the flavor, you get a good briny flavor with hearts of palm. They've got, it's sort of a flavor like no other. I think this is going to make a really interesting option for, say, a pasta type salad, using this as a substitute, or even with some garlic and Parmesan. So this is definitely one, if you're on a low carb kick, go to Trader Joe's, get yourself some hearts of palm pasta. And last but not least, I gotta say this, in this house, this isn't a surprise item, but this is our third container of the Furukake Seaweed Sesame seasoning. And for a lot of different Asian dishes, we've been utilizing this, especially in rice.
Oh, it works great.
The flavor in the rice, it takes it up a different notch. And you've got little flakes of nori, which is excellent for getting additional iodine into your system. And it adds color to any of the dishes. So if you're doing a marinade, if you're working with Korean stuff, if you're working with soups, Asian style salad or anything, toss on some of this. This whole thing, $2.99 at Trader Joe's. We were skeptical on the first purchase. This is our third jar, and I will say it's our third jar in probably about 3 months, so it's worth having. Well, that concludes today's Chef's Grab Bag Finds.
Thank you. And we're going to do a whole series on this, so you're going to see several of these as time goes on.
We love new products. We love showing them to people.
This is first of 2020. I look back and I think of all the things we bought over the last several months and go, why didn't I think of this sooner? Because there's so many good things out there. Look forward to seeing you again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit the like and ring the bell so that you get any type of videos, any notifications will come directly to you right away.
And if you're cooking, try something new.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.